Yellow. I like yellow. It's good.
It's not exactly the glorious sunrise that we'd hoped for. But breakfast is nearly served. I find doing these things you can really like fuss about in the morning, so you can get up early and you think, oh, I'm going to get up early and I'm going to crack on, I'm going to lay all my clothes out, I'm going to get everything ready. And actually when you get up, you fart ass around. And I mean, I'm only making breakfast, I'm going to make some lunch, I'm doing my water bottles, stuff like that, letting the dog out. I've got to take the dog out before I go, but you just, you are fart arsing around really, and it takes a lot longer to get out the door. And I think partly that's because you can be a little bit like, ooh, going on the, bigger ride, and you can put yourself off. My friends and my partner, they're road cyclists, so they think nothing of going out and doing 30 miles. I'm only doing about 40 miles today, and I'm making a fuss. No, I'm not making a fuss. I'm treating it like I'm on some epic journey, when in actual fact, when you think about the people that do Indy Pac, Trans-America, races across America, all that sort of thing, this is like a walk in the park distance. Why don't I just put that lid? Here it is. This is a walk in the park distance. This is really no big deal. It's like, man up, get on with it. Jesus. This is the start of much longer rides.
So God forbid I sound like I'm moaning, but I took the dog out. It's really cold today. First really cold day. Feels cold. Got my shorts on. So I'm going to wear my warm winter gloves today. I'm sure it'll get nicer. It's a bit gloomy. I should be quite excited really. I don't feel that excited. Oh well. Let's crack on. You start having them thoughts like putting yourself off. It's bloody 40 miles for God's sake. Jesus. You know what it is? It's because we usually drive that. I think it's conditioning in the head. This is what it is. It's all about the mind, isn't it? You can just pump out for it, and then you start adding up. Oh, if I was doing 7.6 average speed, how many hours is that going to take me? Let's see how long it takes me. Got lights on. Let's go. So I've only done 6.2 miles. I've made it to the woods. And I tell you what, today, that 6 miles felt like the hardest 6 miles I've ever done in my life. The last couple of days I had a real bad aching, like in my arse cheeks, whatever those muscles are. It's like the lower arse cheek going down into the top of the leg. And I've been trying to stretch it out, and it's only because I've been doing some specific exercises. But last night I had trying to fall asleep, I had some weird pain in it, like crampy, weird. I've had this before. I think it's like a womanly time of the month kind of a thing. Some part of your cycle's giving you flipping grief in the groin area and down through like your leg bones sort of thing. It's not so much the muscles, it's almost like in your bones. It's weird. Anyway, just that's making me moan. And like, you just, the last 6 miles you're just arguing with your own head. Like, piss off, stop thinking shit things like, oh, this is aching, or that hurt, oh, do you think I should just ride to Dad's and not ride on to oh no, do you know what? I'm just going to battle on, because my legs are still working and they're absolutely fine. The actual legs that are doing the cycling, not the legs that are griping and bloody moaning. It's just, I think this is the thing, isn't it? I've not even done a long distance, but it's just that, maybe that's the motivation thing. It's just that you got to keep going. You got to it's almost like being schizophrenic, because me, the person that I think is me, thinks, yeah, I can do that. It's just easy. You just ride over there. It's just a bike ride. Let's go. It's going to be fun. I've been looking forward to it all week. Now I'm like, ooh. And then there's this other voice in your head that's doing that, doing the, you're like, oh, shut up. Well, crack on. Let's see how far we get. We're just going to do the whole way, because that's what we've said that we're going to do. So, anyway, push on. Yeah! stinging nettles. That sort of thing is tricky. Tricky. Well, I'm really quite enjoying myself now. Although, yes, I am pushing. I am not cycling. Walking. Because I'm on a footpath surrounded by women of a certain age who, let's just say, like to get a little bit narky. Because you shouldn't cycle on a footpath. Even though years ago we were always cycling along here. But to be fair, the bridle path is on the other side of this, up there a bit. And so by rights I should have cycled up that hill and gone along the bridle path. But I'm trying to cut time today, and I have to get to my dad's to have this chat about a funeral, and I've already stopped in the barber's, so I'm fully multitasking today, and I'm much more enjoying my adventure. If only I could ride on my bike. Woohoo! I've made it to the park. I'm nearly home. Well, not to my home. My spiritual home. Oh, we're out in the wilderness. There's a beast around the corner. Let's go and see. There he is. Hello. Oh, it's a big black bear. No, it's a cow. Hello. Hello. And that's my little cottage where I used to live. Now, if you're cycling from Oakhampton through on the national cycling route, go to the Tor River, because they do really nice stew and all freshly cooked food, and they're pretty quick, and they do a lot of good beer. I don't like beer, but they do good beer, and it's bloody cheap, which everyone likes that. Maybe this wasn't the best way to come today, maybe not, but it all adds to the adventure. See the rabbit? You see him? Any minute now. When I come through here, he's going to run. Hiya. Oh, favourite hill. Very inquisitive cows are. This is taking up my time, man. See you later. I've got to say, this is called Pumpy Lane. We used to ride ponies down here when we were little kids, hacking around. And it's just like never ending, changing things. Like now we're going through the tunnel of leaves, and I would love to show you like riding through here, but I have an iPhone and I need both hands because it gets really rocky, and I have to do a lot of ducking, and that's not ideal. And I can't afford a GoPro, so until I can afford a GoPro, you're just going to have to put up with my stopping and chatting. Sorry about that, folks. We'll get there one day. Now this is interesting. Very interesting. You don't often see a tent in the middle of the road. Really? No one in it. Tie it to this gate is probably the best thing to do. Well, if I need a nap on the way home, I can always stop there and just have a little quick 4-leaf clover hunt. Still haven't found my 4-leaf clover. Can anyone see a 4-leaf clover? Okay, much refreshed. I made it to my cousin's. I've had a lovely lunch, and we've been to the church behind me to Harvest Festival and had cake. And they did scones with the jam on first and then the cream. I was nearly incensed. Anyway, I don't know why I'm whispering. It's not like the woman in the church can hear me saying that. So now, heading home, deciding which route to go. Let's get pedalling. Oh, and it's starting to rain. Never mind. Nearly home. Well, not nearly home. Got a few miles to go, but it's amazing, isn't it? On the way out, I suppose I'm dawdling and I'm taking videos and meeting tents in fields and cows in tracks and all that. And on the way home, you just blast it. No stopping. Apart from my happy hippo. Hang on a minute, I just got to change gear. Oh no. That's all I've got left. I just have to use the legs now. I'm not going in the granny gear. Not for this little one. So anyway, in the end, I did actually really enjoy it. It's great. And I think it's that feeling you're nearly at the end. And you're feeling like a sense of achievement already. Overcame all your head fucks. I shouldn't say that. Overcame all your head issues. Here comes a car. I better go. Very exciting. I've made it in the door. I completed my ride. And I've come home to a parcel, which I'm very pleased about because it's from Hooters Hall. Hooters Hall. Because it's my race number. It's not a race, it's a challenge. My race number, not a race. And my t-shirt for the St. Luke's Hospice challenge. Tour de Mort, not a race. Oh, yellow. I like yellow. It's good.